Can I do an ice cold brew with... Thank you so much.
I am Dani Kruse, and I am the art director on Legends of Runeterra.
And I'm Meaghan Bowe. I'm the creative lead on Legends of Runeterra, and we're here to talk about Nidalee. Nidalee is coming to Legends of Runeterra, and we are looking at a version of Nidalee that we have not seen before.
We are. We're doing a little bit of a visual update, and along with telling a little bit more about her backstory. With some of our visual updates, we did a breakdown of her character first. So what makes Nidalee Nidalee? We wanted to make sure we kept her shape language, everything that was important to her, most notably her very high ponytail.
It has to be particularly very high.
Particularly high.
We decided that what's really unique about Nidalee is that she is fiercely independent. She's very intelligent. She lives in a fairly isolated zone. She has very few relationships with other characters, which means she's very wary, she's very cautious. But at the same time, despite the fact that she may be distrustful, she is fiercely loyal to anybody who comes into her inner circle.
Obviously, we cannot tell Nidalee's story without Nico. They are kind of two peas in a pod.
Two peas in a pod.
Two peas in a pod.
We know that Nidalee, for whatever reason, seems to trust Nico and care for Nico in ways that she doesn't really care for anybody else that passes through her jungle. So we thought it was really important to highlight the uniqueness of their relationship, where Nico gets to bring out a little bit more of a playful, a little bit more of a loving side in Nidalee that she hasn't had the chance to express before. And Nidalee, being a bit more experienced, can tell Nico, you know, hey, maybe you shouldn't trust everybody that comes into your life. Maybe you should question when people tell you, like, hey, get into this cage. There's food in this cage. Maybe don't go in there.
In this story, we see a bit about what happens when piltover poachers hit this jungle that Nico and Nidalee are in right now. They're there to, you know, just get some nice little exotic creatures. Maybe Nico gets caught in the fray. But don't worry, Nidalee will be there to save the day.
We're gonna mess these poachers up. Like,
we're gonna frick them up.
We're gonna put the hurt on these poachers.
Legends of Runeterra is a great place for us to explore champions and champion updates. Since we have so many cards that need illustrations, we get to do a lot of world building.
And that type of work already takes a lot of thoughtfulness in our approach. It's a highly vetted process that we have to make sure that we are creating a character that has longevity, that has legs for the future, that people will be excited about.
Nico missed Nidalee so much.
My den was quiet without you, lizard girl.
It's hard when you see something change that you love. And so whenever we do make changes to a champion, we do our best to maintain the core, to maintain the essence of what a champion is. So when we do make those changes, we are adding to that champion. We're not subtracting. We don't want to take anything away. We want to keep all of the things that players love and just make them better.
Nidalee in League is still Nidalee. We're not getting rid of her in any way, shape, or form. This is just Nidalee a little bit later down the road.
Yeah, exactly. So we hope players will love her as much as we do.
Yeah.
When darkness falls.